Hi, today we're going to be taking an unboxing review at Beyblade Burst Evolution Duo 2-pack of Dragoon, Storm, Wing Extreme, and Dranzer S, also known as Dranzer Spirit Spread Unite. Yeah. And this is from the Versus Legends line, which is pretty cool, but there are things that they could do differently. So, like I said, this is Storm Dragoon and Dranzer Spirit. There's also another pack of Dragoon and Dranzer, and another pack that comes with Drigger and Dranzer. So, this pack comes with like the two most rival pack. Well, you know, frenemies, I guess you could call them. This is like, you're my frenemy, or you're my rival me, you know, like my rival friend type of deal. So we have like, you know, the two most popular main characters that was gunning for, you know, first place. So that's what this pet is. There's another pet that you get, the evolved form of Dragoon. I think it's like the second form of Dragoon evolution. I believe that one comes with Drigger, or that could come with Dranzer. Not Dranzer, but Dranzer. And then you get, I believe it's the second form or the fourth form of Dranzer that comes with either Drigger or Dranzer. But unfortunately, there is no pet that comes with just Drigger and Dranzer, and you know, the second, third, or fourth form. Which, this legend line, I wish that they would continue onward and add more, and like add all their forms, because Dranzer is definitely the fourth form of Dranzer that you get in the box. And Drigger, I believe it's the second form of Drigger. It could have been the first form of Drigger, but I know Dranzer is definitely the fourth form of Dranzer in the box. So I wish that they would change it up and add a little bit more variety, like Dragoon 1, 2, 3, 4, same as, you know, Dranzer, Drigger, Dranzer, so that you can have like all four evolutions of, you know, the main Plastigen bays, which would have been freaking awesome. You know, now this one does come with an attack type that is a less spin reversion of a Plastigen. And we do get, you know, a remote version of a wide split Plastigen, you know. So there's that. Now, I wish that they would have came out with them separately. I know people would want to buy them separately since they are versus legend type of deal. But it would have been nice if they at least did it for Dragoon here and gave you a new launcher, a launcher that, you know, works with the Burst series, because, you know, these are Burst series tops, but kind of remolded so it kind of looks a little bit like the old school Gen 1 Plastigen launchers, like how, you know, these are like Gen 1 Plastigen base. Only difference is, you know, they burst, and you don't actually have to build them from, you know, a plastic runner, where you have to take, you know, your little side cutters and cut them, you know, and then put them all to your fire off, you know, the little nub marks, and then put them together. Put all your stickers on there so they don't come with the sticker sheet. They don't come with the extra bit chip, and as you notice, they made it look like the bit chip 2, or, you know, version 1.2, because we all remember if we play with, you know, Beyblade's, you know, Plastigen, the version 1. And version 1 was, you know, the bit chip was a little too small to go inside the bay. So the bay couldn't actually hold the bit chip, so they came with the bit chip protector, which was a little piece of plastic that you put over top of it. So some people would call this one that actually fits in there, like, oh, version 1.1 or version 2 type of deal, which is kind of cool. So yeah, there's that. Also, it would have been nice if they could remode the forged discs to look like the original weight disc that came with them. It would have been nice if they made like a whole new Beyblade Burst Evolution plastic regen type of rebirth type of deal. Fusion, you know. We have this, but the bit chips would come off and kind of act like God chips almost, only in the burst line. The forged disc would look like the original weight disc. Now the driver, I don't know what they could really do for the driver, but down here, I don't think this version of Dragoon had a white tip on it. I could be mistaken, and the first gen of Dragoon could have had the white tip on it. I know the second version of Dragoon, his evolution one, which they do carry, you know, the evolution of Dragoon, that one did have a red plastic tip on there, rubber tip, and this one I do believe it is a rubber tip. But yeah, of course, you know, all the information is going to be linked down below. You know, the Hasbro and the WBBA Wiki forum website. So if you want to check all the stats and information for yourself, just click on the link and it'll take you there. So come on, let's get the camera to focus there. So attack 7. Burst is 3, defense 0, weight 2, agility 8, stamina 0. Over here we have attack 4, burst 2, defense 1, weight 3, agility 5, stamina 5. So yeah, and this is Dragoon, Storm, Wing of Stream, attack type D05, TA05, and then we have Dranzer S, which is Dranzer, Spirit, Spread, Unite, Balance type D06, TB03. So yeah, now let's get this open and take a look at the base. And like I said, it is from the, let's see, Versus Legend, right there. So let's go ahead and get the blades out of here. So let's let the base and the QR code, let's see. So here's the QR code, if I can get the camera to focus here. There we go. Nice QR code with Dragoon, Storm, Winging the Stream. And you see what I'm saying, they actually did put stickers on here. Now the eyes, I don't think are stickers. I think those ones are painted on, but all these little stickers right here, here and here and here. Those are stickers. Definitely, you can tell right here in the center here, on the bit chip that housed the bit beast. That is a freaking sticker right there. As you can tell how shiny it is. That's pretty awesome. And it's cool that they made it look like the bit chip. Except these ones, from what I'm seeing, would be the bit chip 1.0, which would need to have a little plastic bit chip protector on there. Because if you look how small that bit chip is, it's like only about this big. But the other ones were a little bit bigger. So this one is the first gen bit beast that would need the bit protector on there. But it would be nice if they had something that, you could pull this bit chip off, turn it around, and have the QR code on that. And then, you can mix it up and put like Dragoon on Dranzer, or Dranzer on a Dragoon, for the bit chips. That would have been pretty awesome. Then next up we have W for Wayne. And this one has 1 star on there for our Force Disc, and our driver Extreme, which has 2 little swords that cross each other for X. And it does feel like a plastic rubber for the bottom performance tip of the driver. Then next up we have, let's see if the camera could focus. There we go. Dranzer S, or Dranzer Spirit Spread Unite. Sending sticker there, and only difference is along here, and the eyes are painted on. So the only thing that's a sticker on this one is the bit beast.